welcome to Misted by How Much. This is a channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're currently using Action PC Baseball and playing it as if it's OOTP in an attempt to see if we can have the 2013 Dodgers through changes to the roster and management on the field win the World Series. We're currently finally into the month of June and second game of a 3-game set against the Rockies in Colorado. Here's how today's game goes. The pitching matchup will be Zack Greinke versus Jhoulys Chacin. Jhoulys on the season has thrown 56 and 2/3 innings pitched, given up 66 hits, 16 walks, 40 strikeouts, an ERA of 3.49. He's 6-3 with 2 saves, so it's kind of a swing man. Pitching a lot better. The last 2 starts he has wins. There you see his numbers. The last game the Dodgers won behind a complete game by Clayton Kershaw. Brought the record to 39-14. And now has opened up a 12-game lead over Colorado and also San Diego 9.5 games back. Today will be our 54th game, which will be exactly 1/3 of the season completed. So as if we were finishing up the bottom of the third today, on our way through a very long and arduous 162 game season. This is the month where I believe it's the 8th of June we'll get Shane Victorino back, and I believe it's the 18th of June Nathan Eovaldi will finally get to join the regular rotation, and we'll have added our big 4 instead of just 3. As the game populates today's schedule, we'll find ours. Here we are. Greinke 4-0 with a 2.60 ERA against Chacin with a 4-3 record and a 3.49 ERA. Chacin is a right-hander, so we'll base our lineup on that. There's our numbers against right-handers, and James Loney at first base will lead off. 3 hits in the last game. Andre Ethier with the home run. He'll hit second. Juan Uribe will play third. Skip Schumacher remains in left field for the time being. Mark Ellis hits fifth and plays second. Yasiel Puig in right field. D. Gordon back to the starting lineup after a day off. He'll play short. And Tim Fedorovich, who had a big day, including a home run, will bat eighth. And then there's Zack Greinke, who won't bat ninth. Right, we'll put him at pitcher. And then we're going to move him up. Let's see. Where's the demarcation line for these guys? Zach probably hitting fifth. Probably where he should be. If we look at Zach's numbers, let's see what his average is based on his card. He's hitting .529 with a slug of 647. In 18 plate appearances, let's just go with at-bats. In 17 at-bats, he has 9 hits, 2 doubles, 4 runs scored, 5 RBI, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. So he'll hit 5th then, behind Schumacher. That says we should get 4.9 runs, and our range is 7.2. Let's play a baseball game. Wind is blowing 17 miles an hour left to right. And light rain should not rain out or have a delay, so we'll see. First up, Loney against Sashin. The pitch is a comebacker. Fielded by the pitcher and an easy out. 1 down. For Ethier, hitting .259 on the season. 4 home runs, 14 RBI, and OPS of .813. The pitch is a ground ball to second. LeMahieu's on it. 2 down. For Uribe, hitting .243 with 6 home runs, 23 RBI, 21 runs scored, and OPS of .719. The pitch by Shazim is a deep fly ball to left. Back goes Gonzalez. Way back, and that one is gone. Juan Uribe with a solo shot gives the Dodgers the first run of the game. They lead 1-0. 7th home run of the season, 376 feet. Next up, Skip Schumacher hitting .309. 2 home runs, 20 RBI, 17 runs scored, and OPS of .829. The pitch is a liner into center that will fall in front of Fowler. A poor play by, I guess, LeMahieu. We'll see. Yep, that's his first on the season. So, runner on with 2 outs for the pitcher Greinke. He gets the hit before he pitches. Good numbers in the box. We already talked about him, the pitch. And he walks. So, if nothing else, Dodgers getting the pitch count of Shazin up. He's up to 22 pitches this half inning, and he'll face Ellis. Hitting .328 on the season with 2 home runs, 19 RBI, 21 runs scored, and OPS of .776. There we go. And he hits a ground ball past Shazin to Tulowitzki. He'll flip to LeMahieu, and the half inning is over. But the Dodgers get 1 on the home run by Uribe. After half an inning, they lead 1-0. All right, Zach Greinke, we talked about on the season hitting-wise, but pitching-wise, he's got an ERA of 2.60. He's 4-0. He has given up 20 hits and 34 2/3 innings pitched, 2 home runs, 9 walks, 32 strikeouts, a whip of .837. He'll face Dexter Fowler first. Dexter on the season in .236, 7 home runs, 24 RBI, and OPS of .741. Followed by LeMahieu, and back in his original spot, Carlos Gonzalez after a day off in the first game of the series. The pitch is hit on the ground at Mark Ellis, a second. He waits for it, and he messes it up. Second error for Mark. Fowler's on safely, and he's a threat to run. All right, first bit of adversity for Zach. Let's throw over there and see what we can do. About lowering that percentage. That's better. Okay, LeMahieu steps in. He's hitting .256 on the season with no home runs, 5 RBI, 6 runs scored, an OPS of .661 in limited action. Pitch by Greinke is a bunt. Fedorovich fields it, and he messes it up, and everybody's safe. That's Fedorovich's first error of the season. So runners at first and second, and nobody out for Gonzalez, who is the leader in the sweepstakes for MVP. He's hitting .322 on the season with 15 home runs, 36 RBI, 37 runs scored, 12 stolen bases, an OPS of 1.072. You got to be careful here. So we're going to pitch around him, see what happens. And he walks Gonzalez, and perhaps that's a good thing. But the bases are loaded and nobody out. Now this reminds me of the first game of the series, in a sense, because Kershaw had given up a hit, I believe it was an infield hit, and then threw the ball away trying to get the player at first, and he ended up at third with nobody out. But he struck out the next two players and then got a ground ball out to finish the half inning not giving up a run. That's going to be a tough challenge for Greinke here, who's already at 14 pitches. Facing Tulowitzki, we're playing back, we're playing normal. We'll give up the run for the out, or double play. That'd be great. The pitch is a fly ball to left. Back goes Schumacher. He's going way back. It's leveled, so he's going to have a play on it. Can he make the catch? He does. Fowler will tag and score easily as the throw goes into Gordon, cut off to hold LeMahieu at second. All right. 1-1 tie. Sometimes games are won early on if you can just limit the damage. That's one out. Runners at first and second for Cuddyer. Hitting .273 on the season, 6 home runs, 19 RBI, 18 runs scored. OPS of 774. Pitched by Greinke. Is a ground ball to Ellis. Waits for the hop. Throws to Gordon for 1. The runner is out. And Cuddyer makes 2. And that is about as good as you can hope for in a bases loaded, no out situation. The Dodgers only give up 1 on a sacrifice fly. We're through 1 full inning. It's tied at 1. And look at the pitches. He's still lower than Chazin. So that ended up going about as well as it could have. All right, but you're not going to win the game 1-0, so more runs need to be scored. Puig hitting 7th today. Gordon and Fedorovich to face Chazin here in the second. Pitch to Puig is a base hit to left. Is going to get past Gonzalez. Bounces and doesn't get past him, but it's enough time for Puig to coast in the second with his 5th double of the season. So, that's a good response. And my favorite bunter is up. That's D. Gordon. He's going to try to bunt for a hit, at least to get Puig over to third. The pitch by Chazin is a good bunt, but it's not going to get him to third. So I guess it's not a good bunt. Puig is erased, 1 out, and Gordon safe at first. With Fedorovich up there, we're going to try to steal here. Torrealba with a forearm behind the plate. 85% chance for a steal. The throw, he is safe. 17th stolen base of the season for D. Gordon. Got a runner back in scoring position, now with 1 out for Fedorovich. Had a game yesterday. Hitting .265 with 2 home runs, 5 RBI, 5 runs scored. 757 OPS is not bad. And therefore, A.J. Ellis, the pitch by Chazin. Struck him out. First strikeout for the pitcher. 2 out, and it's up to Loney to get Gordon home. Chazin's pitch is a ground ball to short. Tulowitzki across to Helton. Dodgers get a leadoff double by Puig, but by bunting him, unsuccessfully not bunting him to third, they end up with just a runner at second stranded. We're through 1.5. It's 1-1. Okay. Greinke has to face Helton, Arenado, and Torrealba. Pitch is a fly ball to right. Leveled. Puig to his right. Reaches up and makes the catch, 1 out for Arenado. Hitting .281 on the season, 5 home runs, 17 RBI, 16 runs scored. OPS at 855. You got to be careful with this guy. And he hits one to left. It's way back. And I don't think Zach has it today, as that ball is gone. That's Nolan Arenado's 6th home run of the season. And the Colorado Rockies take the lead 2-1. 357 feet. All right, at least it was a solo shot. Here's Torrealba. Popped up. Ellis says he has it. Shifting to his left. Makes the catch. 2 down for the pitcher. Zach strikes him out. So the Colorado Rockies go ahead on the solo shot by Nolan Arenado. We're through 2. It's 2-1. Rockies. Ethier leads off here in this. Shazin's pitch is a ground ball to LeMahieu. Up with it, across to Helton, 1 out. By the way, the weather is 91 degrees. Pitch to Uribe, who's homered. Hits a ground ball to Tulowitzki. Long throw, but he has plenty of time. Uribe doesn't run well. 2 out. For Schumacher, who's 1 for 1. He had a single. First time up. Pitch by Shazin. Is another base hit. That looks like it's into center field. Fowler picks it up. He's going for 2. And he's got it. His 8th double of the season. With 2 outs, he's in scoring position for Greinke, who walked his first time up. Pitch by Shazin. Struck him out. 2nd strikeout for Shazin. We're through 2.5. It's 2-1 Rockies. Greinke back out there. 43 pitches. Doesn't seem like he has his good stuff. At least not yet. Facing Fowler. 2nd time through. He bunts. Throw to Ellis covering. Got him. 1 out for LeMahieu. Pitch by Greinke. Struck him out. 2nd strikeout for Greinke. 2 down for Gonzalez. Wow, these numbers in the box look really good. The first time up he walked. We're going to try to pitch around him here. And he hits a ground ball to Loney. He's got it. And the side is retired. We're through 3. 1/3 of this game is complete, and the Rockies lead 2-1. The key is, even when you're losing, to not play like you're losing. Don't feel that pressure to score. Just play the game the way you usually do. First up, Ellis. Let's play like it's tied. We're ahead, even though we're not. Pitch by Shazin is a ground ball to LeMahieu. To his right, makes a great play to throw out Ellis at first. For LeMahieu, that's his 3rd great play of the season. 1 out for Puig, who's 1 for 1. He doubled, I believe. First time up, he did. Facing Shazin. He hits one deep to left center. That is up high, and that is far, and that is gone. Yasiel Puig ties this game up with a home run to left center. That is way up into the air and into the day. 401 feet, his 9th home run of the season. And again, in the real season, he still hasn't been brought up from the minors. Terrible, terrible decision there. All right, it's tied at 2. And it's Gordon's turn, who tried to bunt for a hit last time up, and he failed, and he got Puig thrown out at 3rd. This time he'll just be swinging away, and he pops it up. Looks like it's Tulowitzki's catch to be made. He looks up and makes the catch. 2 down for Fedorovich, who's 0 for 1. He hits a fly ball to center. Fowler going back. He seems to have it. Turns and makes the catch. We're through 3.5. Thanks to the Yasiel Puig home run, we're tied at 2. All right, Greinke. Does it play like you're tied or you're ahead? Don't play like you're behind. Greinke at 55 out of a possible 105. Has to lower that pitch count and pitch better, both. Facing Tulowitzki first time up. First up in this half inning, not his first time up. And he hits a fly ball to center. Ethier to his left makes the catch. 1 out. For Kadire, 0 for 1. Steps in, facing Greinke, and he hits a liner right at Gordon, who makes the grab. 2 down. For Helton, 0 for 1 there. Pitch by Greinke is a ground ball to Loney. Let's see if he's got it. He does. steps on the base. We're through 4. A nice quiet inning for Zach. We're through 4. We're tied at 2. The ballerina score. All right. Shazeen at 71 pitches, Greinke at 64. Shazeen can go to 120, Greinke only 105. Loney's third attempt to get a hit today starts off the 5th pitch. That looks like a base hit over Lemieux's head into right field. LeMahieu, excuse me. It's a single. All right. Leadoff single for Ethier. Good numbers there. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded to second twice. Let's hope he doesn't do it a third time. The pitch by Shazeen. The fly ball to right. Cuddyer going back to his left. It looks playable. He's almost on the track. Makes the catch. Loney goes back and he holds. 1 out for Uribe, who's homered in 2 at-bats. Good numbers there. Loney still at first. The pitch struck him out. Third strikeout for Shazeen. 2 down, and it's Schumacher's turn. He's 2 for 2 thus far. He's singled and doubled. Loney off of first with 2 outs to pitch is a base hit to left center. He's 3 for 3. Loney going to try for third. Don't usually. There's a good chance. This is a almost perfect chance, so we're going for it, but don't want to make the last out at third. The throw goes to Tulowitzki, so it doesn't matter. They hold Schumacher at first. That's his third hit. Double and 2 singles. Runners at the corners for Greinke. All right. Wind still blowing in. Oh, now it's blowing in. I think it was right to left before. Regardless, 12 miles an hour, blowing in. No home run here for Zach. 93 degrees. It's gotten hotter. Big play in this game right here. It tied at 2. Shazeen at 84 of a possible 120. Big out to get here. Zach on the day is 0 for 1. He's walked and he struck out. Pitch by Shazeen. Struck him out. 4 strikeouts. We're through 4.5. The Dodgers get runners on the corners, but they can't get him home. It's 2-2. Greinke facing Arenado, who's homered off of him already today. The pitch is a fly ball to right. Puig shifting to his left and back. Seems to have it. The glove goes up, and the ball comes down inside it. 1 out for Torrealba, who's 0 for 1. He's hitting .234 in the season. An OPS of 628 in limited action. The pitch. The ground ball to short. Hold your breath. D unloads it as soon as he gets it. It's on target, and there's 2 down. For Shazeen, the pitcher, he has not had a hit in 17 at-bats yet. Pitch by Greinke. I had to jinx it myself there. Base hit. First one of the season for him. All right, he's on first with 2 outs for Fowler, who scored a run in 2 at-bats. Pitch by Greinke at 71. He struck him out. 3 strikeouts for Zach, but he had to go into the pitch count longer because the base hit by Shazeen. We're through 5 complete. It's, again, the ballerina score 2-2. All right, now we have to start thinking about this is Gordon's last at-bat and replacing him defensively in a close game like this. So Ellis, Puig, and Gordon to the plate against Shazeen at 93 pitches. First up, Mark Ellis. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded to short and grounded to second. Run here might win the game. Fly ball to center. That's an easy play for Fowler. Drops the apron and makes the can of corn catch. 1 out for Puig, who's 2 for 2, including a solo home run. Facing Shazeen, the pitch. That's a base hit to right. That's his third hit. And Cuddyer makes a mistake, and Puig coasts into second. That's his third hit today. He's got a home run and 2 singles. No, he's got a home run, a double, and a single, and an error. Something like that. Okay, regardless, there's a runner at second with 1 out. for D. Gordon. 0 for 2. This looks like a perfect opportunity to bunt. Although Fedorovich on deck. 698 OPS. Shazin's still not in the danger zone in terms of pitching. The infield's normal. Could bunt here, but Fedorovich is on deck. He's 0 for 2. So if you're bunting here, you're just hoping for a hit. Okay, that's what we'll do. The pitch by Shazin is fouled away. So we'll go back and do it again. Second time around is a bunt. I don't think he's going to make it, though. Arenado with a gun and a half throws him out. His arm. Whew. Puig, though, moves to third this time. But it's up to Fedorovich. He has to get a hit here to get Puig home. With 2 outs. Shazin at 106 pitches now. Versus Greinke's 76. Wow. Big difference there. The pitch. Strikes out Fedorovich. Boy, Shazin, when the pressure's on, he has been great. Strikes out. Leaves Puig at third. We're through 5.5. It's still tied at 2. Greinke facing LeMahieu, Gonzalez, Tulowitzki. He's got to be careful. There's no room for error here. Good numbers there. LeMahieu, not much power. Here we go. Ground ball to Uribe. Big hop, Tuesday hop. Throw across the diamond is going to be close, and he is out. Which reminds me, D. Gordon's supposed to be out of this game. Luis Cruz is... Oh, no. Nope. Luis Cruz backs up third now. Nope. Sellers is the new backup shortstop. He goes in Gordon's spot. There we go. And it looks like the shift is on for Gonzalez. And this guy can hit, and he can hit. And he's not going to beat me. Intentional walk time. Okay. Gonzalez, 41% chance. I don't think he's going to run. I put a runner on for Tulowitzki, who's 0 for 1. Tulowitzki is fly deep to down the left field line as a sacrifice fly, and fly deep to right center. Greinke at 80 out of 105. His numbers are a little below average. A little bit of slug there. So you got to be careful. The pitch by Greinke. The pop-up. And it's going right to Sellers. Let's see if he does any better than Gordon. He makes the catch. 2 out for Cuddyer. Still below average there. Gonzalez a 95% chance to steal, so we're going to throw over there first. And he's back down to 37. Okay. We could pitch around him with Helton on deck. Helton not doing great. But when he does come up, he has a decent box. So, let's be careful here and pitch around him. And he gets a base hit anyhow. Let's see if Puig can field this. I'm not going to throw to third. Gonzalez makes it easily. We throw the cutoff man. It's first and third with 2 out for Helton. And as I said, he has good numbers. Better than you would think with this line down here. The OPS is 724 when he's normally at 642. Arenado on deck, so that's nothing. Nothing can happen there. The slug is the thing that's scary. The wind, 13 miles an hour back to left to right. Okay, it's going to come down to Greinke against Helton here. Again, it looks like a shift is on. There's the pitch from Zach. It's popped up. This should be an easy catch for Sellers. We'll hold our breath, though. The glove goes up, and the ball is secured inside. All right, Zach pitches out of it. We're through 6. 2/3 of this game is complete, and we're tied at 2. All right, Shazin's still out there to face Loney, Ethier, and Uribe. 4th time through the lineup. Pitch. is a ground ball up the middle base hit from Loney. That's his second hit, 66th of the season, and that's it for Shazeen. Wilton Lopez coming into pitch, and we'll say goodbye to Shazeen happily. Wilton Lopez on the season, 2.10 ERA, he's 4-0, 39 hits and 30 innings pitched, 11 walks, 19 strikeouts, a 1.667 whip. He's given up 2 home runs. Okay. Leadoff single. Loney looking at Ethier, who's 0 for 3 so far today. In 254 on the season with 4 home runs, 14 RBI, 22 runs scored. OPS of 797. We're not bunting. The pitch is a walk. That's one way to get Loney in scoring position. Still nobody out for Uribe. 1 for 3 has a solo shot. His 7th of the season. Those are really good numbers in the box. Uribe can't bunt, though. There's no way he can bunt. The 4. All right, we're going to let him swing. Here we go. The pitch by Lopez is a fly ball to left. Up high. Loney's moving like it's gone. His is gone. That ball is gone. Oh, it's off the wall. Gonzalez messes it up. Loney scores. Ethier scores. Uribe gets a double out of it. Somehow. His 8th double of the season. So I don't know what happened. Let's read it. Gonzalez backpedaling. He crashed into the wall. He can't make the play. He has extra bases. Loney scores. So is that technically an error? I'll have to look and see. Nope. Mark Ellis has his second, Fedorovich and Kadire, and that's it. So the colors fooled me, the little red in the circles, but it was just a double. He almost made the play, I guess that's what I was saying. It was off the wall. All right, Uribe, no bunt there. Gets 2 runs home, and the Dodgers lead 4-2. And here's Schumacher, who's 3 for 3 today. He is lined a single up the middle, double to left center, and lined a single to left center. And it's red hot here, and Lopez has not been thus far. He's walked a man and given up a double. We could bunt here with Greinke on deck. But Schumacher's been hot. And we're going to let him swing. Pitch by Lopez. The fly ball to right. That looks playable for Kadire. He's got a beat on it. He makes the grab. Uribe not tagging. No way. Not even get a percentage chance. So that was a wasted out. 1 out. That was on a 3-2 count. For Greinke, the pitcher. Who's now Greinke, the hitter. He's 0 for 2 today. Still hitting 474 on the season. I'll tell you, he can make a hit, get a hit anytime he wants. He's walked. He's struck out twice. But those were bats against Shazeen. Here he's against Lopez. Let's see if he can drive in a run up for his own benefit. Nope. Hits a ground ball to LeMahieu at second. He makes a web gym to get him at first. Uribe moves to third. That's LeMahieu's second great play today. His 4th of the season, and that's a beyond great play as a web gym. So, anyhow, familiar topic this game. Uribe runners at third, 2 outs, and we're going to need a hit. And this time it needs to come from Mark Ellis, who's 0 for 3 today. He's grounded to short, grounded to second, and flied to center. Lopez trying to get out of the inning. Nice numbers in the box. Here's the pitch. Struck him. But the Dodgers do get 2 on the double by Uribe. We're through 6.5. It's 4-2 Dodgers. All right, Greinke. 87 pitches out of 105 facing Arenado, who's homered off of him. Torrealba, and then the pitcher's spot Lopez. Here's the pitch by Greinke. It is a liner right at Sellers, and he makes the catch. 1 out. For Torrealba, 0 for 2. He has popped a second and grounded a short thus far. The pitch by Greinke. Fly ball to left. It looks easy. Schumacher comes in and makes the grab 2 down for the pitcher's spot. We'll see who comes up to hit for him. Eric Young. Eric had a good day. He reached base 3 times, I believe, yesterday. He'll be pinch hitting. He's only hitting 189 on the season. Let's see if Zach can finish him off here and finish off the 7th inning. The pitch. The ground ball to Uribe. Big Tuesday hop across to Loney. Plenty of time to get the speedy Young. We're through 7 complete. The Dodgers lead 4-2. Escalona comes in to pitch. He has a 4.40 ERA. He's 2-0, 29 hits and 30 2/3 innings pitched. 8 walks, 21 strikeouts, a whip of 1.207. Starting off with Puig, who's 3 for 3. He has doubled, homered, and singled. Oh, he's looking for the triple for the cycle against Escalona. Let's see if he can get it. The pitch is a liner past Tulowitzki into center field. That's just a regular old single, but it's a 4-hit day for Yasiel Puig. 11th on the game for the team. He's on first for Sellers. Sellers, not great numbers. Can he bunt? Let's see. His bunting score is a 3. Boy, you're really pushing it at a 3. But let's take a chance here. We could use an extra run, that's for sure. First to throw over to first. And Puig makes it back. We're still going to try to sacrifice here, even with a 3. And that's foul. Strike 2 for Sellers. Okay. Try it one more time. The pitch is a bunt. Escalona gets Puig at second. Puig throws his helmet down as he's been thrown out for the second time because of a poor bunt. All right, so Sellers at first, 1 out for Fedorovich, who's come back to earth after his big game yesterday. I don't think he can bunt. Let's see what his bunting is. A 4. Hey, why not? Let's try it. There's a bunt. Hey, it's successful, and it gets Sellers to second. Okay, I like these odds better. At least we have a runner in scoring position. He's a 5 runner. He's not as fast as Puig. But James Loney, looking for his 3rd hit of the day, can drive in an extra insurance run here if he can get a hit with 2 outs. The pitch. They walked him. And Rex Brothers coming back for the 2nd day of this series. And he'll pitch again. The lefty's going to face Ethier. Now we could pinch hit for Ethier. Ugh, that's scary though, because I don't have anybody I can count on to play center field, right? Let's go look at Schumacher's card. Could Schumacher go play center field? Schumacher is a 5 in center field. He's decent. He hasn't had much experience. He's played 6 innings there. He hasn't done anything. He's caught 3 balls hit to him. You think we could do that? First of all, let's take a look at on the bench. Anybody have a good OPS against him? Ramon Hernandez, who doesn't have many at-bats left in the bank, and Scott Van Slyke. Okay, let's do it. We know Ethier cannot hit left-handers, so here comes Scott Van Slyke to try to get us an insurance run. Sellers at second, Loney at first, 2 out. Top of the 8th. Good numbers for him, facing Brothers. The pitch. Blocked him. Well, the bases are loaded with 2 outs. 4-2 Dodgers looking for an insurance run. Uribe, who can't hit left-handers, comes up. I don't think the bench is going to have anything to say about that. Ramon Hernandez, and we can't use him. So, all right. Juan, go for it. Juan on the day. Oh, solo home run, grounded to short, struck out, and doubled. He's given the He's got 3 RBI. He's giving the Dodgers the lead. Can he give him a bigger lead? A pitch by Brothers. Ground ball to LeMahieu, who's already made 2 great plays today. Going to make a third? Nope, just a regular old throw out at first. And the Dodgers leave the bases loaded. They've left 11 on today. We're through 7.5. It's 4-2 Dodgers. Greinke is tiring, and we're going through the lineup a 4th time. So let's go look at the bullpen. We need 6 outs to a win. We could go to Kinley right here. We definitely want Kinley to face Gonzalez, I would think. Okay, we want a right-hander. Withrow looks good, but I don't trust Withrow. Lately not pitching well. Belisario's not good. So you want to just go to Kinley right here? Before I do, let's take a look at Gonzalez. Is he desperately worse against lefties? Let's see. No, he's better against lefties. Okay. Kinley it is. And it's Kinley until he runs out of gas. He's going to go in Zach's spot. And then that means he leads off. Yep, that's how it's going to have to be. Schumacher is going to have to move to center. And Van Slyke goes to left. Okay. That's the best I got right now. Fowler steps in. 0 for 3, but he scored a run. Facing Jansen. Here we go. The pitch. 6 outs to a 1. There's a ground ball to Ellis. The worm killer is tossed over to Loney. That's 1 out. For LeMahieu. Not great numbers. Pitch by Jansen. Is a base hit to right. Past Ellis. Puig picks it up. Throws it back in. Is this a day where Kinley doesn't have it? I don't know. But the tying runs at the plate in Carlos Gonzalez. 320. 15 home runs. 36 RBI, 37 runs scored, 12 stolen bases, OPS of 1.072. He is walked. He's been walked intentionally, grounded to first. Oh no, he walked regularly, then he was grounded to first, then he was intentionally walked. Okay. LeMahieu at 82%. We're going to throw over there first, see if we can lower that. And it's not a whole lot lower. 76. Those are good numbers in the box for Gonzalez, especially slug. And Kinley gives up home runs. Pitch over to first, and he's down to 74. Look at Jansen. Really quick. In terms of home runs given up. 2. Not a lot. Okay. Well, we can pitch to him or we can pitch around him. I'm going to choose to pitch around him. Here we go. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Puig going back. Doesn't look like it's gone yet. It's leveled. Puig going back in the corner. Can he get to it? He makes the catch. 2 outs. LeMahieu goes back to first. Okay. Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 2. He has flied out twice and popped a short. LeMahieu at 83. I don't think he's going anywhere. And in fact, if he does steal, that's fine. Those are pretty good numbers for Tulowitzki and slug. Pitch around him. Or go right after him. What's Tulowitzki's power against righty? It's a 10. He has 9 home runs on the season. He's nobody to fool around with. We're going to pitch around him here. And he hits a deep fly ball to center. It looks playable for Schumacher, although he's new out there. He makes the catch. That was scarier than I thought. We're through 8. We're still not done with this game. It's 4-2 Dodgers. But I'm glad I used Kenley there, even if I can't finish up the 9th with him. Okay. Nobody out. Boy, we need an insurance run. Schumacher leads off here in the top of the 9th. Up 4-2. And he gets his 4th hit of the game. Into right field. He'll hold at first with a single. They are coming in assuming a bunt is going to happen with Jansen. Jansen at 15 out of 25. I don't think Jansen can bunt. He's a 0, I believe. Let's double check. He's a 0. And he can't hit. But I think we'll have a better opportunity if he swings. No, let's try the bunt. It's not going to happen. He's going to strike out, but let's try it. I definitely want him to pitch in the 9th, even if it's for an out or 2. That's foul. 2 strikes. Try it again. And that's it. Okay, 1 out. For Mark Ellis, who's 0 for 4. He is due to get a hit. Schumacher looking. I don't think there's any point in bunting here, is there? Can he bunt successfully? He's a 6. And Puig's on deck. Oh, yeah. Puig can hit lefties. Let's try it again. Let's see if Ellis can get it down. He does. And it moves Schumacher to 2nd. Okay. And here comes Adam Ottavino. Forget the lefty thing. It's over. Okay. Ottavino on the season. 2.73 ERA. He's 1-2. 19 hits and 26 and a third innings pitched. 15 walks, 28 strikeouts, and a 1.291 whip. Well, that changes everything. I wouldn't have bunted them. Night, well played, Rockies. Puig swings and hits a fly ball to left. It's up high, but it's not high enough. It's leveled. Gonzalez going back. Yeah, a little bit of a nightmare reoccurring there, but he makes the catch. We're through 8.5. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers hanging on 4-2. Kadire, Helton, and Arenado. Okay, Jansen's okay. Facing Kadire. Let's look at Kadire's numbers against right-handers. I just don't want anybody getting on base here. It's much worse against lefties. Could just go to the lefty right here. He's much better against right-handers. And Jansen hasn't shown me he's played really well. Pitched really well so far. Let's take a look at the lefties. Rodriguez looks really good against him, and Helton's not going to, I don't think Helton's going to be great against lefties. Oh, he is. He's much better against lefties. Look at that. Interesting. Okay, we'll give Jansen one more at bat. Let's try him. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Sellers. Big Wednesday hop across to first. It's going to be close. And he's out. Another close play that worked successfully for us. Two outs, 2 away. Here's Helton, who hits lefties better. Jansen still with pitches in his bank. We're going to use him. Fox Helton. Wow. Okay, that's probably it. Let's see how many pitches he's thrown. 23 out of 25, and here's Arenado, who's homered today, although he has bad numbers there. Let's see what he's much better against the lefty. His numbers look great. Let's take a look. He has good numbers all over the place. Supposedly worse against a righty, but he's hit. His numbers are flipped from his real numbers. This is a tough call right here. You could just walk him. Very much. What's in their bench here? Rosario. I don't want any part of him. This could be a mistake, but I'm walking. Okay, that doesn't affect his pitch count. So let's go back to the lineup. Torrealba, who hasn't done anything thus far. Okay. If I use him, I probably lose Jansen tomorrow. I might have already lost him. Withrow, Belisario. All of them look good. We'll go with Belisario. Okay. Sorry, Kenley, that's it for you. 2 on, 1 out. Facing Torrealba. Pitch. Ground ball to short. Sellers. Throws to third. They get him at third. They're going to get a double play out of this? No way. They almost got a double play out of that ground ball. Boy, you talk about a ballsy play there by Sellers. Torrealba hits a grounder between third and short. Sellers goes to his right, backhands it, throws to Uribe for 1, and then Uribe tries to get him at first, but he makes it. Okay, the tying runs are still on base now with 2 down for Ottavino's spot. He is not hitting. There's no way. Pacheco coming into pinch hit. Let's look at his numbers. We have righties and lefties. Here we could leave Belisario in the game. Those are not good numbers against a righty. Let's see. No power. He's worse against a righty. Okay. Let's see. A base hit in the gap. I could play no doubles here. Is that no doubles? Yeah, that's no doubles. That's what we're playing right here. The pitch to Pacheco. The ground ball back to the mound. Belisario across to Loney. And the Dodgers win. 4-2, a hard-fought win there. And they get it. We tried all kinds of stuff today. Skip Schumacher ends up in center field to end the game. Dodgers win 4-2. Should have had more runs than that, but that's the way it goes. 4 runs on 12 hits and 2 errors. And still get out of the game with the win. Loney with 2 hits. Uribe with 2 hits, including a home run. Yasiel Puig with 4 hits. Greinke goes 7, 3 hits, 1 earned run on a solo shot. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Not very good. He had 100 pitches to throw. He threw 99. Jansen, 1 1/3, 1 hit, 2 walks. He had 34 pitches. Oh, that would have been good to know. I would have left him in there. He still got 4 outs. And then Belisario comes in, plays well. Gets the 2 outs he needs. Chazin, 6 innings, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. And that was plus stuff. All right. There you see the miscellaneous error by Ellis. That's his second of the season. Fedorovich gets his first, Kadir's third. Uribe with a home run. Puig with a home run. Arenado with the home run. Gordon with the stolen base. Uribe gets the game-winning RBI. Zach is the MVP, and we're done with the third of the season. And we have 40 wins. And you know what that pace is. If you can multiply by 3, that's 120 wins. That would, I believe, be the record for a season. However, we still haven't played anybody really good in the AL yet. We played St. Louis, they're good. We still have, I don't believe we played Cincinnati. St. Louis just now has tied Cincinnati for the top in the Central. Atlanta's okay, but I mean, that wasn't really a difficult series. These guys in the West. All right, next video will be a 1/3 of the way completed report before we play our next game, but couldn't have gone better so far. Won the series against Colorado after the first 2 games. See you next time on Missed It by How Much.